Okanagan Wrestling fans, episode 4 of Wild Okanagan Wrestling, and this is where we left off last time, May 20th, 2016. Shotgun Stevens cashing in the K5 medallion and becoming the new Big West Wrestling Television Champion. And you know what? Interestingly enough, his first title defense would be June the 12th for Thrash Wrestling. We appreciate the guys at Thrash Wrestling giving Big West a shot there. Shotgun Stevens, June the 12th, like I said, Bambi days out there in the elements. It had rained all day on the 11th. It had rained earlier in the day on the 12th, but no rain here to start the fair. First match of the day on June the 12th was Shotgun Stevens against the 27-year wrestling veteran Black Dragon, the living legend himself. One camera angle only this time. Our apologies. Technical difficulties at the fair. The elements did not take well to our cameras. The Shotgun, when it's using the size advantage to take control of his smaller veteran foe. But Black Dragon is a gamer. For those you don't know, like I said, 27 years in the business. Interestingly enough, Shotgun Stevens trained by former WWE and ECW and WCW star Lance Storm. And Lance Storm trained in part by Black Dragon. So interesting connection there. Quick roll up. Black Dragon using his quickness, using his smarts, and Shotgun Stevens says, I need a break. Hold on a minute here. Black Dragon has given up a good 12 inches in height advantage at least, and probably a good 80 pounds to Shotgun Stevens, but Dragon is deceptively strong, and like I said, 27 years in the business. You don't survive 27 years in the business without knowing a thing or two, or maybe 2,000. But Shotgun's wearing his smaller foe down straight into that arm. Trying to tear it right out of the socket there. Dragon is in trouble on the mat. Eagle Eyes Glenn Johnson, right there, the referee, keeping an eye on things. Great turnout both days for Thrash Wrestling at Bambi days, despite the weather. Good crowd sitting there in the bleachers watching the shows. Dragon fighting back here, but Shotgun reverses the whip, and a huge snap power slam. Puts him down hard. Lazy cover, though. Cocky young kid. This is one of Shotgun's biggest weaknesses. He's only just completed his first year in the business, and he's received a lot of success. Achieved a lot, but sometimes that goes to a younger man's head, and you see it and stuff like that. Now just choking away, taking away his opponent's oxygen. I've talked about it before. I'll talk about it 100 times more. Dirty but effective. Sometimes what you got to do. Oh, look at that. Right back to it. Vicious assault. Unfortunately, you know what? There is a 5 count. There's rules in wrestling, and Shotgun is circumventing them. You break that before the 5 count, you're not going to get disqualified. Big punch to the noggin. Quick kick out again. Dragon is resilient. Like I said, you don't survive 27 years in the business without being tough. And into a chin lock there. Dragon's not giving up, though. Glenn Johnson's right there. Keeping an eye on things. Making sure it's not a choke. Difference between a chin lock and a choke is about a millimeter there, but good eyes. Oh, look at that. Dragon's trying to fight out. There we go. Elbow to the midsection. And another one. Trying to create that elusive separation, but Shotgun uses the mask, and you know what? It might be a mask, but it's considered as illegal as a hair pull. And Eagle Eyes Johnson right on Shotgun's case, and Shotgun is right back on. Dragon now just hammering the back. Throwing down the elbows and the forearms, just beating him up. Going up the second rope. High risk, high reward. Coming down, but no, boot to the face and put Shotgun down in a hurry. Dragon's fired up. Oh, nice clothesline, but the bigger man does not go down. Another one. There we go. Down he goes. Dragon's feeding off the energy of the crowd. They wanted to see Dragon with the big win. They love him in Bambi. Going up top. Could this be the shooting star press? He is famous for it. No, big moonsault though. Nice springboard. 2. Oh, nearly got the 3 count there. That was close. Dragon's a little frustrated. He thought he had him, but Eagle Eyes Johnson was right there. Going back up top. Oh, look at that. Going for a big crossbody. Oh, shotgun try to turn into a power slam, but didn't get it. Dragon hooked it, but he might have been dropped on his head there. And shotgun pounces right on him. Yeah, I think Dragon got dazed there. Clutching his neck. I think he landed awkwardly. Lifting him up. Oh, look at that. Dragon escaped. Nice move. Off the ropes. Big reversal. Oh, nice. Did not see that coming from Shotgun. And Dragon did not see the boot right on the money. And down he goes. Big boot to the face. Puts Dragon down. And Shotgun retains the Big West television title. Alrighty, our second match of 3 on this episode of Wild Okanagan Wrestling is ladies action. On the left side of the ring, skipping and jumping. In the yellow and black wearing the mask is the mysterious Waspette of the infamous Panama Wasp family. We'll discuss that family a little bit later. On the right side of the ring, accompanied by the buffoon in the cowboy hat swinging the kendo stick, that's Mike Rizzo, and his protege, Bambi Hall. Bambi Hall, of course, one of the hottest young stars in Western Canada, literally and figuratively. Copping a new attitude, though, this year in the Okanagan with a bit of a bad temper, bad attitude. Taking those cheap shots to make the next step in her career. Much like her mother, Raven Lake, 20 years in the business, spent many of them as a dastardly villain. Waspette, like I said, of the Panama Wasp family. Proud moment in my wrestling career. I retired her dad, Panama Wasp, when he ended up on the wrong side of a bone shot in Cologne and Rutland Centennial Hall several years ago. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up. Bambi Hall controlling things. A little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. Also, you got to factor in the experience. Bambi's in her 3rd year in the business. She has traveled coast to coast in Canada, held championships on one end of this country to the other. Waspette struggling to break free. There we go. Nice. Overhand wrist lock into a hammer lock there. Pulling her down. Oh, but there we go. Saw that coming from a mile away. Pulling the hair. Driving the Waspette down. But you know what? Took a little too much time. Being cocky. Being a smart mouth. And Waspette pounced. Grabbed the arm. Sir, oh, we go. Quick roll up here. This could be it. No, there we go. Bambi was mad, but you know what? She's not paying attention. The Waspette could steal one here. I don't think Bambi's taking her opponent seriously. The mask is goofy, but you know what? The wrestling skills are not. Here we go. Beautiful crucifix roll up, but Bambi rolled right out. Waspette whipping her opponent into the ropes, but a big reversal. Oh, another duck. Look at this. The Waspette's going 100 miles an hour. Can she get her? No. Oh, big bump on the mat. I thought she hit her head there. And Bambi's on the attack. Like I said, stronger than her opponent and used that strength to avoid another roll-up and send her opponent flying. Got her now. Setting her up. Looks like a reverse neck breaker. Here we go. Boom. On the mat she goes. This is where Bambi excels. Smash mouth wrestling. She is going to beat you up. Back in the day, I routinely tagged with her mom. And she would knock someone's teeth out if she had a chance. Bambi is no different. She's just mocking the Kelowna crowd. The Kelowna crowd was stunned when Bambi turned her back on us here in the Okanagan. And you know what? They're going to give her the gears, and rightfully so. But right now, she is given the punishment to Waspette. Huge side slam. Another cover. Barely kicked out there. Waspette is in trouble in a hurry. Sets her up again. No, wait, look at that. Waspette tried to reverse into a spinning head scissors, but Bambi powered out and said, no chance, rookie, and another big kick. That's one way to escape a spinning head scissors. Throw your opponent down and just boot her right in the chest. And now choking her on the ropes. You can see this coming. You know what's up. I know what's up. Look at that. Simple distraction, numbers game. Bambi Hall, a member of the Adult Social Society, which is managed by Mike Rizzo. The other two members, Colin Cutler, Shotgun Stevens. This group is infamous for its numbers game, and there you saw it in play right there. But Waspette was able to kick out. Tough kid. Oh, trying to fight back. Giving some shots. There we go. Working Bambi to the corner, but no, Bambi is still in control. Maybe not. There we go. Whip off the ropes, but another reversal and a huge clothesline. Just putting Waspette down hard. That's definitely right out of her mother's playbook. I have seen Raven Lake lariat rookies out of their boots in Kelowna. One of the first ever Big West Wrestling shows. There we go. Camel clutch right in the middle of the ring. Waspette is trapped. She may tap out right here. The rookie's showing some fire, but sometimes you just got to live to fight another day. Oh, vicious. Vicious drop down across the lower back, punishing her rookie opponent. Now just hauling on the hair, and our referee Julie's right there saying, hey, that's not acceptable. Big shot to the face, and another one. Waspette's fighting back, showing some fire. Those wasps, that wasp family is pesky as pesky can be. Oh, she went for the big butt bump and missed it. The infamous wasp butt bump, and it was missed. Big boot, and another one. Bambi is just assaulting Waspette in the corner. Knocks her down hard. Rizzo running distraction again. He's like, hey, Julie, look over there, look over there. Pulling at the hair. Ah, Julie walks. Saw it right there. You know what? Julie's a good ref. She's not missing stuff. Despite the numbers game, she's doing her best out there. And Waspette's doing her best. She's fighting back again. Nice body press. Got her down. Nice try there, but not enough. Oh, and a huge boot to the face. You can tell Waspette's a rookie. She's not capitalizing on opportunities. Quick cover there. Bambi nearly put her away. Getting a little bit frustrated. I don't think she expected this tough of time with the rookie. Oh, setting her up here for the Widow's Peak. This will be it if it's over. Waspette's struggling though. Waspette, and she breaks free. Impressive. Julie smartly moved out of the way. Going for a monkey flip, up and over. Didn't get it all, but it was enough to put Bambi Hall down. And Waspette's got her in the other corner, setting her up. There it is, that patented Wasp family butt bump. She's calling for one more. What's she doing here? See, this is what I'm talking about. The rookie's not giving her some shots, not wearing Bambi down, just looking for the big move. And sometimes it costs you. Right there. Driving Waspette face first into the mat. And that's all she wrote. Bambi Hall's your winner. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, our main event on this episode of Wild Okanagan Wrestling. We go back to Invasion Championship Wrestling. May the 7th in Vernon. Packed house. And there you see the Midget Wrestling Warriors fighting for the Midget World title. The man in the blue, the shorter of the two, Shortsleeve Sampson, the champion. His taller foe in the black and gold is Prince Akeem, one of the top contenders for the title, former champion in his own right. And on the left side of your screen there in the red flannel is, of course, the WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley, who was the featured performer at both events there at Invasion Championship Wrestling, May the 6th in Kelowna, May the 7th in Vernon. On the other side of the ring, the two men in black, the bald one, Mr. GQ, who is there protecting the commissioner, Mike Democrat. Mike Democrat showed a different change in attitude. Normally a friendly, loving guy, but he was copping some serious attitude this last time here at Invasion Championship Wrestling and had sided himself with Prince Akeem. Surprising power play. Let's see if it pays off. And Akeem is demanding that Shortsleeve Sampson kiss his boots. He is a prince after all. Just don't ask him for the lineage because he's not going to give you any info, I tell you what. Prince Akeem is shooting his mouth off, demanding Sampson show him the respect that he thinks he deserves as supposed royalty of wrestling. Sampson says, you know what, pal? Keep pushing, and oh, slap to the face. And a big shove, and Akeem goes down. Hiding in the corner. Senior referee Kevin Jeffries is right in there, keeping an eye on things. Like we said, the midget world title on the line. And now Prince Akeem wants a handshake. Seriously? This is like literally the oldest play in the book. And Sampson Wisely says, no way. Oh, tried for a kick. That didn't work either. Spun him around into a side headlock. Sampson is deceptively strong for such a small man. There we go. There's a noogie. Akeem using his decided height advantage to power out of that. There we go. Crisscross. Sampson says, hey, wait a minute, buddy. Take a breath. It's okay. Look up. Way up. Oh, nice drop kick. Democrat and GQ in the corner. Comforting Akeem, saying, hey, let's pay attention here. Mr. GQ, interestingly enough, formerly known as Justin German Shepherd, of course he was, trained by the original training class there of the legendary Tim Flowers, who helped oversee things at Invasion Championship Wrestling. And another member of those early classes there that Flowers trained is Jack Evans, who you can see weekly on Lucha Underground. In the hard way goes Akeem. Sampson in control. Another vicious dropkick to the face. Sampson's on a roll here. Quick cover, got two. Oh, we got a backslide here. Nice one. In and got him. Did he get him? Oh, nearly had him. Into a small package. The smallest of small packages. Yes, I am making a midget joke. It's unavoidable, really. Into an arm wringer. Slowing things down, wearing his one down. Big shot to the shoulder. Working that joint. Crowd was firmly behind Shortsleeve Sampson. They were loving him. There's people traveling all the way from Manitoba, Saskatchewan, just to see Shortsleeve Sampson. Huge cheering section he had. Amazing, amazing following that Sampson has. The Midget Warriors, they travel all through Canada there, through the prairies. They're always somewhere. Their whole tour. And we were happy to have them here in the Okanagan as part of Invasion Championship Wrestling. They were a ton of fun. That's no fun though. Thumb to the eye. Kevin Jeffries is in Prince Akeem's face. And now it's Akeem's turn to work the arm. Sampson trying for the ropes, and he's not getting them either. He was really wrenching that shoulder joint. Turnabout is fair play, as we say in professional wrestling. Mick Foley in that corner there, cheering Sampson on. Vicious chop. Sampson's fighting back. Chopping away. Cross corner whip, but Akeem reverses it, and shoulder first. Right into that injured shoulder. Smart thinking by Akeem. And just wrenching on that. And hey, look at this, Mike Democrat. I have never seen Mike Democrat behave this way, I tell you what. And Foley's not impressed. He is moving. It's the fastest I've seen Mick Foley move in about 20 years. He is angry. And Akeem is just torturing that shoulder joint. Kevin Jeffries in Akeem's face. And there we go. Democrat again. Look at him, just viciously assaulting Shortsleeve Sampson, and Foley's like, hey, man. Well, Mr. GQ's there as well. Oh, look at that. Sampson reverses it. Democrat's not paying attention. And look what happened, folks. Democrat not paying attention. Mr. GQ's like, come on, Democrat, stop what you're doing. But Commissioner Democrat is saying, I'm the boss, I do what I want. Meanwhile, Sampson and Foley, I think, might be going to get a nice cold old Milwaukee. Oh no, they're posing for pictures. Of course they are. Cheap pops. They're like, hey, by the way, were you guys paying attention to what's happening here? Democrat has egg on his face, to say the least. And a Hardy-esque roll into the ring. Maybe it's time to discuss this. Democrat is apologizing profusely. Gives Akeem a hug, but you know what? I don't. No, Akeem's mad. He's like, don't touch me, man. I'm trying to rip my arm out of the socket. Sampson and Foley are suggesting, and typical Kevin Jeffries stirring the pot just like the guy does, saying, hey, why don't you two fight? This will be fun. Now we've got Democrat and Akeem squaring off. But nope. You can cheer all you want, folks, but I think they are back on the same page, hugging it out. Everything's okay. Nice try, Jeffries. We appreciate your effort. Sampson uses the chance there to get a nice suplex in. We could have out. We got a cover right there, but Democrat again interfering. Like I said, clearly Akeem and Democrat are back on the same page. Sampson not impressed, but that was an impressive code breaker. Nice replay there, you saw. He rocked Sampson. Quick cover there. Lazy cover, though. Hook that leg if you want to win a title, Akeem. Akeem's just got Sampson on the ropes, choking the life out of him. Jeffries is right there. Foley's working the crowd, saying, let's cheer Sampson on. He needs it. Champion is in trouble. And Akeem takes him over to the other side of the ring. Choking him on the ropes over there, too. Akeem is using his size advantage here and just manhandling Sampson. Jeffries is on Akeem's case, though. Keeping it right down the middle, fair and square. Vicious snap back there. And a nasty clothesline. Down goes Sampson. Another lazy cover by Prince Akeem. You're not going to win a title that way, my man. Another quick cover. That'll wear you down, folks. Every time a wrestler's got a kick out of a 3 count, even if it's a lazy one, that's energy expelled. It'll cost you later in the match. Off the ropes. Akeem up and over, but up he goes. Sampson showing that power. And a big electric chair. Down they both go. Here's the replay. Look at the power. Akeem is trapped and gets driven face first into the canvas. Both men are down. We might have a double count out right here in the middle of the ring. Remember, Sampson does not need to win. As long as he doesn't get pinned or submitted, he retains that belt. We got a quick cover there here. Sampson's a fighter. Akeem barely kicked out. Both men are just worn out here. Hit some big shots. Both men struggling on their feet. Tuck the clothesline and another chop. Sampson is taking his taller foe and knocking him down to size. about the 15th, 20th chop we've seen in this match. Big cross corner whip. Up and over with a big backdrop. Another cover. Hook that leg, Sampson. 2 counts. Sampson's motioning. He's got a plan up his sleeve. Hoisting him up. And we got an airplane spin. Round and round they go. Oh, Akeem's down. Both men are dizzy. But Sampson uses his momentum into a lariat. 2 counts. Really got the win there. But Kevin Jeffries right there. Saw it was only a 2. Sampson is groggy, but he is back on his feet, and he's thinking that he might feel a little bit wormy here. Yeah, he's motioning for it. He's got Akeem, and he drives him face first into the turnbuckle. Cross corner whip. Off the ropes comes Sampson. Big bulldog puts Akeem down hard. Akeem is on Dream Street here. And here we go. He's signaling for it. This could be it. There we go. Check out the hops on Sampson. Pointing at Foley. What's he want from Foley? I should have known. Mr. Sacco making his Vernon appearance. Sampson's got it. The fans are loving it. Oh yeah, putting him down with a Sacco. 1 and 2 and 3, and that is it. Your winner and still the midget world champion is Shortsleeve Sampson. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching.